and welcome back. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the second part of the stream. I'm doing this today, and we will be doing study with me plus trading until my exam ends. This was my gold buy I shared in the morning stream, and it's still valid. And I'm still in this position. So this trade is running currently. I will show you my PNL as well. Just a second, let me hear my voice. Is it audible? Okay, my shorts video is audible. Yeah, that is audible too. And we can start now. I will continue my study as well. And it is going in profit. Let me show you my PNL. It is in profit of $16. Let's see how it goes. I want to make profit of, let's see, just so I've made $11 of loss today, and I'm targeting $70 on this position, and so that we end up the day in the profit of $60, and our account equity will be higher than that. Okay, we got some messages in the live stream. Hi, hello. Hello here as well. Okay, let's see how much profit can we make on this position. I have that trade running in my $50 account as well, and let's see how that trade performs, and we can now continue our study. Download this file, save it here. Challenge, import PDF, imported. Oh no, I didn't want this one. Whoever is watching the stream, please double tap to like the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel as well. as I'm sharing all this position live on YouTube. You can see this position as well. It is running in good profits now. This is my PDF. If anybody comments or chats in the live chat, please be a little patient as I have only two devices currently with me, so I won't be able to. If I'm late seeing your messages, please keep patience and I'll reply you for sure. I will answer all your queries as well. No messages yet. Insurance and risk management. The unit 1 is introduction and significance of risk and insurance management. Risk is the potential of loss and undesirable outcome resulting from a given action, activity, or inaction. It implies that a choice having an influence on the outcome sometimes exists. The concept involves indeterminacy and loss. Risk management is a process used by management to deal with the risk faced by a company. It protects assets and involves identifying, analyzing, and controlling potential risks to minimize their financial impact. So the next is risk, peril, and hazard. Let's see what it is. And for the just a little modification in my position, I've shifted my SL to this point and my target stays the same, or we'll see how we'll manage the target once we reach at that level. Risk, it is a possibility of an adverse deviation from a desired outcome that is expected or hoped for. Peril, the direct cause of loss like fire, burglary, earthquake, or anything. Hazard, a preset condition that creates or increases the chance of loss arising from a given peril. Physical hazard हो गया, a physical condition that heightens the chance of loss, like defective wiring. Modal hazard हो गया, defects in character such as dishonesty that increases loss severity. Submitting fraudulent claims एक एग्जाम्पल हो गया. मोडाल हजार्ड हो गया, carelessness or indifference to a loss because of the existence of insurance. Classification of risk: pure risk, speculative risk. बहुत ही ज़्यादा शॉर्ट में है ये. यूनिट 3 का कॉन्सेप्ट एंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इंश्योरेंस. From an economic perspective, insurance is a financial intermediation function where exposed individuals pools resources to pay for covered events. From a legal perspective, it is a contract where the insured pays a premium to the insurer in exchange for the promise of indemnity against specific contingencies. I'm hopeful that it will go to the full TP because all the viewers, please share some chats in the live chat. Drop some messages there and keep interacting with me. That way you can learn as well. And if you're finding it helpful, please do like the video and subscribe my channel. I do live every day at 6 p.m. and I provide enormous and various such trades like this one. Key characteristics, pooling of risks, and losses of. So for better experience, I'll mute my mic. If I see somebody messaging or I have to say something important, I will turn my mic on. For that time, I'll switch. So IRDAI was formed in 1999 and it was incorporated in 2000 to protect policyholders, to regulate industry, and to promote orderly growth. The authority comprises of 10 members, a chairman, a 5 full-time, and a 4 part-time members appointed by Government of India. Functions: issues registration certificates, establish regulation, monitor claim settlements, controls premium rates to prevent superfluous hikes, regulates intermediary conduct, and ensures financial stability. So I'll write all the functions one by one. फर्स्ट 1999 में स्टैब्लिश हुआ, 2000 में इनकॉर्पोरेटेड हुआ, इनकॉर्पोरेटेड टेन मेंबर्स, एक चेयरमैन, 5 होल टाइम और 4 पार्ट टाइम बाय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, GOI. ओके, what are its function? It issues registration certificate. First is issue registration certificate. Registration certificates. Establishes regulations, monitors claim settlement, controls premium rates to prevent monitors claim settlements, establishes regulation, issues registration certificate. गोल्ड ऊपर जा रहा है, थोड़ा पेशेंस रखना पड़ेगा, शायद हम लोग को एक अच्छा ब्रेकआउट अपसाइड मिल सकता है. बट सीरियसली बहुत कॉशियस रहना पड़ेगा इस सिचुएशन में. थोड़ा सा भी लगे कि हाँ रिवर्सल आ रहा है, एग्जिट करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि पोजीशंस बहुत ज़्यादा हाई है. स्टेक पे बहुत ज़्यादा लगा हुआ है क्योंकि मेरा मैंने $50 वाले अकाउंट में भी ये ट्रेड लिया है जिसका SL $13 है, तो थोड़ा रिस्की है. पर लेट्स होप कि वो ऊपर ही जाए तो दैट हम लोग को प्रॉफिट हो. सो इसका फंक्शन है इशूज रजिस्ट्रेशन सर्टिफिकेट, एस्टैब्लिश रेगुलेशंस, मॉनिटर क्लेम सेटलमेंट, कंट्रोल प्रीमियम रेट्स टू प्रिवेंट सुपरफ्लुअस हाइक और हाइक इन प्रीमियम हो गया, टू प्रिवेंट हाइक्स, रेगुलेट इंटरमीडियरी कंडक्ट एंड रेगुलेट intermediary conduct and ensures financial stability. सो 5 फंक्शन हो गया, इशूज रजिस्ट्रेशन सर्टिफिकेट, स्टैब्लिश रेगुलेशन और prevent super hikes in the premium prices, monitor claim settlement, regulates intermediary conduct, and ensures financial stability. फाइनेंशियल स्टेबिलिटी तो बहुत जनरल टर्म हो गया. ओके ओके नेक्स्ट हम लोग पढ़ते हैं क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ इंश्योरेंस. पहला है लाइफ इंश्योरेंस और दूसरा है जनरल इंश्योरेंस. क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ इंश्योरेंस, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस और जनरल इंश्योरेंस. लाइफ इंश्योरेंस मतलब लॉन्ग टर्म कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स वेयर द रिस्क ऑफ डेथ इज सर्टेन, टाइमिंग इज अनसर्टेन बेस्ड ऑन मॉर्टेलिटी टेबल, नॉट अ स्ट्रिक्ट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ इंडेमनिटी. इंडेमनिटी में क्या होता है? याद नहीं है इंडेमनिटी. ओके चेक करते हैं एक बार. हाँ प्रॉफिट कुछ जनरल इंश्योरेंस, शॉर्ट टर्म इंश्योरेंस, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फॉर प्रॉपर्टी, लाइबिलिटी, मोटर एक्सेट्रा. द इवेंट may or may not occur. Strict contract of indemnity. टाइप ऑफ लाइफ इंश्योरेंस क्या क्या होता है? सबसे पहले टर्म लाइफ, योर प्रोटेक्शन पेज ओनली डेथ अकर्स ड्यूरिंग द टर्म. होल लाइफ प्रोटेक्शन फॉर एंटायर लाइफ अप टू 99 or 100 years with survival and death benefits. Okay, next endowment plan, savings plus life cover, lump sum at maturity or death. सेविंग प्लस लाइफ कवर एक तरह से प्लान है जिसमें आप सेविंग भी आपको मिलेगा प्लस लाइफ कवर भी मिल जाता है और लमसम अमाउंट मिलता है मैच्योरिटी या फिर डेथ पे. ये मनी बैक पॉलिसी पेज अ परसेंटेज ऑफ सम एश्योर्ड एट पीरियोडिक इंटरवल्स. वो अच्छे से वो ओवरव्यू ले लेते हैं उसके बाद फिर इंटायर पीडीएफ से भी पढ़ना पड़ेगा लग रहा है क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा टॉपिक है. यूलिप यूनिट लिंक्ड इंश्योरेंस प्लान, इंश्योरेंस प्लस मार्केट लिंक्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट, इक्विटीज और बॉन्ड विथ अ 5-year लॉक इन. Annuities or pension plan protect against outliving income, provides regular payout post retirement. Child plan secures the child future education, marriage if the parent passes away. So UT1 का तो एग्जाम हुआ नहीं. UT3 में क्या क्या आया था? about the नेक्स्ट अब पढ़ते हैं फ्यूचर ऑफ इंश्योरेंस मार्केट, इंडियन मार्केट ओवरव्यू एंड की प्लेयर्स। गोल्ड प्रॉफिट में जा रहा है तो बेनिफिट मिल रहा है होल्ड करने का। इंडिया फिफ्थ लार्जेस्ट इंश्योरेंस मार्केट इन एशिया विद अ टोटल प्रीमियम ऑफ 11.2 lakh crore. Penetration is 4.2%. The sector aims for insurance for all by 2047. For the new viewers, I will post my 2 videos by today night or by tomorrow morning, and 2 more videos are coming tomorrow, which will be today's day update and the education part of the video, part 2, what is forex, part 2, where I will explain the candlestick, pips and all. Okay, so subscribe my channel and stay tuned. Press the bell icon so that you get notified, and just check out, and this will be an awesome journey towards being a very good trader. So I've recorded the 2 videos, day 19 and day 20 of my challenge. I have to do some post production on that. I will edit the video and I will post one at night maybe and one in the morning, and the course video I have to record, and today's PNL will be recorded in the morning or the night. That will be according to my timetable if I get some time. That is my plan for the channel. Let's see. Okay, we have a trade running in gold. Just stay tuned to the stream. This is the trade running, and I'm really hopeful and confident that this setup will end up in profits, and a high probability that it will reach my TP as well. Okay, let's continue to our study now. So India is 5th largest insurance market in Asia with a total premium of 11.2 lakh crore financial year 2024. Penetration is at 4.2%. This is so frustrating and surprising. It is now coming down, which can get me in trouble. Let's see what it does. Nobody can change the fortune. But I was really hopeful that it will go up. After this closing, so for sure, because this is the support. इंडस्ट्रियल पर सपने में मिलता है फरिश्ता सा कोई, जैसे रंगों भरी पिचकारी, जैसे तितलियां फूलों की क्यारी, जैसे बंसी कोई बजाए चले, ये तो आशा की लहर है, ये तो उम्मीद की शहर है। तो लाइव प्लेयर में सबसे बड़ा मार्केट प्लेयर है, मार्केट शेयर LIC का जो कि 65% है। सेकंड HDFC लाइफ, SBI लाइफ, ICICI प्रूडेंशियल। नॉन लाइफ प्लेयर में आ गए न्यू एशिया, न्यू इंडिया इंश्योरेंस, ICICI लोम्बार्ड, स्टार हेल्थ, बजाज अलायंस, एक्को, ये सब नॉन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस में आ गए। Scope and opportunities and challenges. Scope massive growth in digital insurtech, health insurance post COVID, rural and agricultural, प्रधानमंत्री कुछ तो योजना होगा ये, PMFBI, प्रधानमंत्री don't know this full form. Cyber insurance and reinsurance challenges, low penetration, awareness and trust deficit regarding claims, rigid regulatory compliances, burden, talent shortage, cutthroat price competition and rising cyber fraud or risk. Now role in economic development. So my both rates are at exact. This is not the slide which the viewers would like, so this will keep this slide open. Role in economic development. Insurance aids capital formation by mobilizing saving finances infrastructure. Government bond generates massive employment, provides agricultural stability and promotes FDI. Currently 10%, 100% allowed. Robotic process automation, RPA, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। RPA uses software bots, UI path, Blue Prism to automate repetitive tasks like data entry, policy processing and compliance check, reduces cost by 40 to 70%। ये कितना बड़ा बात है ना। आपके पास एक रोबोटिक प्रोसेस ऑटोमेशन है जिसमें आपका कॉस्ट डेली यूजुअल प्रोसेसेस में आपका कॉस्ट रिड्यूस हो रहा। वेरी गुड टेक्नोलॉजी टू हैव। ऑप्टिकल कैरेक्टर recognition converts physical documents, claim form, KYC and medical bills into machine readable data. ABBYY Google Cloud Vision, when combined with RPA, it enables straight through processing for faster claim settlement and policy insurance. So these are the question and answer. Define risk and distinguish between peril and hazard. Risk is the potential for an undesirable loss resulting from a specific activity. ये बहुत important है। Is a potential for an undesirable loss resulting from from a specific activity like fire लग गया या कुछ हो गया. Peril is the direct cause of the loss such as fire or theft. Peril क्या होता है? वो cause होता है जिसके कारण वो डैमेज हुआ या लॉस हुआ. और हैजार्ड क्या होता है? हैजार्ड इज अ कंडीशन दैट इंक्रीजेस द लाइक्लीहुड और सीवियरिटी ऑफ द पेरिल. फॉर एग्जांपल, अ हाउस कैचिंग फायर इज द पेरिल. इफ द हाउस हैज डिफेक्टिव वायरिंग, दैट वायरिंग इज अ फिजिकल हैजार्ड. The same example I will use in my exam. एक घर है, उसमें आग लग गया और आग लग गया, ये पेरिल हो गया. ठीक है. If the house has defective wiring, that wiring is a physical hazard. If the owner intentionally leaves flammable liquid out to commit arson for insurance money, that is a moral hazard. If the owner intentionally leaves flammable liquid out to commit arson for insurance money, this is a moral hazard. मतलब इंटेंशनली वो डैमेज किया गया, ये मोरल हैजार्ड हो गया. मोरल या मोरल जो भी बोलते हैं इसको. एक बार तीनों को पढ़ के देखें क्योंकि समझ में तो आया नहीं है. लेट्स आस्क ChatGPT टू टीच अस. Repeat what is this peril and hazards in layman terms. Risk means chance of loss or problem happening in future. कुछ फ्यूचर में गलत हो जाए तो उसको रिस्क बोलते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, बाइक चला रहे हैं और एक्सीडेंट हो जाए तो वो रिस्क है. मोबाइल बिना कवर के यूज कर रहे हैं तो टूटने का रिस्क है. ट्रेडिंग में लॉस होने का रिस्क है. रिस्क से पॉसिबिलिटी होती है, लॉस पक्का नहीं होता. अब नेक्स्ट है पेरिल. पेरिल मीन्स द एक्चुअल कॉज ऑफ लॉस और डैमेज. जिस वजह से एक्चुअल नुकसान हुआ वो पेरिल होता है. जैसे फायर से घर जल गया तो फायर प्रॉक्सिमेट कॉज भी हो सकता है या फिर पेरिल भी हो सकता है. फ्लड से कार डैमेज हुआ तो फ्लड पेरिल है. थेफ्ट से फोन चोरी हुआ तो चोर हो गया पेरिल. पेरिल एक्चुअल इवेंट होता है जो डैमेज करता है. ओके. हैजार्ड. हैजार्ड मीन्स समथिंग दैट इंक्रीजेस द चांस ऑफ लॉस, जो रिस्क को और ज्यादा डेंजरस बना दे. जैसे स्मोकिंग नियर पेट्रोल पंप से उससे फायर का चांस होता है तो वो हैजार्ड हो गया. फास्ट ड्राइविंग एक्सीडेंट कॉज कर सकता है तो वो हैजार्ड हो गया. हैजार्ड डायरेक्टली लॉस नहीं करता बट लॉस होने का चांस बढ़ा देता है. हैजार्ड डायरेक्टली मेन कॉज नहीं होता है बट वो अगर रहे तो लॉस और ज्यादा हो सकता है. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. fully understood. Now let's go back to my question answer and इस एग्जाम्पल को दोबारा देखते हैं. A house catching a fire is a peril if the house has defective wiring. That wiring is अच्छा fire था और wiring एक हैजार्ड हो गया. If the owner intentionally leaves flammable liquid out to commit arson for insurable money, that is a moral hazard. Let's learn these three types of hazard as well: physical hazard, moral hazard, and moral hazard. Physical, moral, and moral. Seeing this type of candle formation is increasing my confidence in the buy, but ये है कि इस रेजिस्टेंस को अभी तक ब्रेक नहीं किया, बट जो भी कैंडल ब्रेक करेगा वो बहुत ही बड़ा बनेगा. आई एम होपिंग दैट, क्योंकि ये इस रेजिस्टेंस को ये चौथी बार टच करने आ रहा है. इफ आई मार्क, इफ आई शो यू विथ माय पेंसिल, ये हो गया पहला, ये दूसरा, ये तीसरा और ये फोर्थ टाइम है. तो हम लोग को एक तरह से कॉन्फिडेंस मिल रहा है कि हाँ फिजिकल हैजार्ड मतलब फिजिकल कंडीशन दैट इंक्रीजेस चांस ऑफ लॉस और इंसिडेंट. कोई फिजिकल चीज या कंडीशन जो डेंजर बना दे, जैसे वेट फ्लोर हो गया, ब्रोकन इलेक्ट्रिक वायर हो गया, या ओल्ड बिल्डिंग है, या पुअर रोड कंडीशन है, ये सब फिजिकल रिस्क हो गया. मोरल हैजार्ड मतलब व्हेन अ पर्सन इंटेंशनली एक्ट्स डिसऑनेस्टली बिकॉज दे हैव इंश्योरेंस. मतलब जान के कि हाँ बाइक में इंश्योरेंस है, जाके ठोक दिए कहीं. तो ये हो गया मोरल हैजार्ड. इंटेंशनली डैमेजिंग कार टू क्लेम इंश्योरेंस, फेक मेडिकल बिल्स, सेटिंग शॉप ऑन फायर फॉर क्लेम मनी. Here person's honesty problematic behavior is the issue. Next is moral hazard, carelessness due to feeling protected by insurance. अगर आपको लग रहा है अच्छा इंश्योरेंस तो है ही, चलो लेके चलते हैं पानी में अपने स्कूटी को. ड्राइविंग केयरलेसली बिकॉज कार इंश्योर्ड है, नॉट लॉकिंग बाइक प्रॉपरली, इग्नोरिंग सेफ्टी प्रिकॉशंस. इंटेंशनल फ्रॉड नहीं होता, बस केयरलेस एटीट्यूड होता. जिसमें केयरलेस बिहेवियर आता है मोरल. लेट्स गो बैक टू आवर क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 कंप्लीट हुआ। ये लाइकली एसएल जा रहा है, इसमें बहुत ही अगली प्राइस एक्शन फॉर्म हो रहा है। कभी ऊपर जा रहा है, कभी नीचे जा रहा है, कभी ऊपर कभी नीचे। अब बहुत ही कंफ्यूजिंग स्टेट में है करंटली गोल्ड, एंड कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते हैं अभी के सिचुएशन में जैसा फॉर्म हो रहा। बस होप कर सकते हैं कि हाँ ये ऊपर जाए, क्योंकि मेरा एसएल है इस पॉइंट पे। आई डोंट वांट इट टू टेक माय एसएल। इतना और नीचे आने का डूम है इसको। इधर से अगर सपोर्ट मिलता है तो ठीक है, बट नाउ वी आर गेटिंग टेकन आउट ऑफ दिस ट्रेड। बीट पे बीट मोल। एक ट्रेड गोल्ड का क्लोज हो गया, वन ट्रेड इज क्लोज नाउ. दिस स्टॉप लॉस will do. Let's make it 2 positions. Okay, and my second buy will be here. Got taken out on this setup. I still have my this trade running. See if we get another entry in this trade. Okay, let's study now. What is the difference between pure risk and speculative risk? Why are speculative risks generally insurable? Pure risk involves only the possibility of loss or status quo, premature death, earthquake. Speculative risk involves the possibility of loss, status quo, or gain. That is stock market, investing, gambling. Or speculative risks are generally insurable because they are taken voluntarily for profit, and applying the law of large number to them is statistically unstable due to market dynamics, pure risk being entirely negative, and fortuitous are predictable over large population, making them insurable. स्पेक्यूलेटिव में आप ऐसा कुछ करो जिसमें आपको प्रॉफिट होने का भी चांसेस है, तो वो इंश्योरेंस के अंदर नहीं आता। बट हाँ, रिस्क जो कि नेचुरल है या फिर जिसमें नुकसान होने का चांस है, जो कि नेचुरल मतलब आपने वो जान के रिस्क नहीं लिया, वो प्योर रिस्क में। ठीक है, थर्ड क्वेश्चन है, डिटेल द 6 स्टेप ऑफ रिस्क मैनेजमेंट प्रोसेस। पहला है रिस्क आइडेंटिफिकेशन, फाइंडिंग एक्सपोजर्स यूजिंग चेकलिस्ट एंड फ्लो चार्ट। सेकेंड है इवैल्यूएशन एंड असेसमेंट, estimating loss frequency and severity, MPL and PML. Third है selection of risk control techniques, choosing methods like avoidance, prevention or reduction. I've been really unfortunate trading this from yesterday only. The setups I don't take on my $50 account, those play out perfectly. I earn enormous profits. But these setups which I have decided to enter, I'm getting losses in them. What a bad situation for any person. You see, I told a selling position to my mom, to my mother, that this is the selling position for me, you can take this trade. And she took that trade, she got the profit, but I didn't share and I didn't take the trade on other accounts. So bad of me. Let's see where it goes. This seems ugly. Price action on gold. This is very ugly, and I don't like this price action at all. Okay, let's now bring our focus back to studying. I'll mark the support here as well. Let's see how it plays out here. We will play some games. Let's take some break as I'm not able to focus on my studies. Let's play a match here and then I'll start studying back. The live chat should be visible to me. Okay. play a 5-over match, 5-over series. Why do they always set my match with New Zealand? The same team again. Okay, just wait for a second. I will close the window so that mosquitoes don't come in. करके जाना। Just have to win 2 more matches. On this match as well, not getting that too much of a reach after giving this much of effort. Let me keep a check on this whole trade. Is going nowhere. Let's hope we are getting some breakout in either of the direction. This is the last match I have to win to enter into the quarterfinal. The bigger the match gets, it gets easier for me. I think this is quarter final. And we are beating Australia here for sure. We just not have to lose wicket by any of the distractions. One more run on the match. I guess this will be a semi-final or a quarter-final too. Quarter-final too. Oh, so cheap Pakistan. Just a second. Okay, we won the match. अब शायद सेमीफाइनल होगा. बिफोर दैट चार्ट देख लेते हैं एक बार. सपोर्ट पे प्राइस होल्ड कर रहा है. बहुत ही कंफ्यूजिंग है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा एक्सट्रीमली कंफ्यूजिंग और मेरे लिए फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग भी हो गया आज ट्रेड करना, क्योंकि हर बार ऐसा ही कर रहा प्राइस कल से ही. a quick and easy win. Final match again Bangladesh. Little illogical. That's how the games are built. Maybe we're getting some easy and quick win. Hmm. दे दो. Just one more run. Here are the champions. This tournament again. Let's play some chess now. Okay, just for a second, I will quickly log in my account. I'm well trained now. Let's just have to protect my horse. If I do this, it is also my horse will be in danger. Let's trade this. Good play. Now I have to take out one piece for sure. I remove this. Well, let him play that. And let me bring this up at my door. Yeah. Now that I lost my queen. How did that happen? Okay, he brought in this. Bring out my pieces now. I could have taken out his. Oh no. I could have taken. Okay, he moved his. Let me just go to this. Okay, check. Yeah, need my pieces active. Or I have logged my piece. You see that in a few minutes.
$189,248.
I think I have no way to go here. Yeah. First, I just take down this. No way to go. A long way to learn this game. So we'll start studying now. The 6 steps of risk management is: first is risk identification, the second is evaluation and assessment, the third is selection of risk control techniques, the fourth is selection of risk financing techniques, the fifth is implementation, and the sixth is monitoring and review. So risk identification means finding exposures using checklist and flowcharts. Second is evaluation and assessment, estimating loss frequency and severity. Selection of risk control technique. नहीं, रुको ना थोड़ा देर रुक जाओ। Explain maximum possible loss versus probable maximum loss. Maximum possible loss is the absolute worst case scenario where everything goes wrong, resulting in the total destruction of an asset. Factory burns to the ground completely. PML is an estimate of the worst loss likely to happen under realistic, most likely circumstances. Example: a fire breaks out, but the sprinkler system limits the damage to one floor. Insurers rely heavily on probable maximum loss for underwriting. Describe risk control and list its three main techniques. Oh, this is so frustrating. I hope I'm not taken out. Okay, not yet. Have to recover the losses of this trade as well. How bad the market has been today. No, no good trade at all. It just keeps manipulating, and I'm thinking of risking $100 now. That's only way I can make profit. And if I calculate my today's losses are of $42. I'll target $100 more, a minimum of $100 more, so that this is 55. I'll take one more trade, so that for the day I do make some profits and some buffer. of gold is going up now, and it has to go up. Why did it take us out? Lost the trade in my real account as well. Describe risk control and let's list its main three techniques. How can Indiana do that? जीवन हो या मृत्यु दोनों ही तुम काल का describe risk control and list its three main techniques. Risk control aims to minimize the frequency or severity of accidental losses. The techniques are loss avoidance, completely refraining from a risky activity, not loss prevention, actions taken to reduce the probability of loss, security training, equipment maintenance, loss reduction, action taken to limit severity when an incident occurs, installing fire sprinklers or airbags. Loss avoidance, completely refraining from a risky activity, example not flying from a flight or aeroplane. Loss prevention, actions taken to reduce the probability of loss, security training or equipment maintenance. What are actuarial loss and pricing risk? Actuarial risk and pricing risk in the context of an insurance company. Actuarial risk is the risk that the mathematical assumptions, mortality, morbidity used to design a policy are incorrect, leading to a shortfall in reserves. Pricing risk is closely related. It is the risk that the premium charge inadequate to cover actual claims, administrative expenses, and profit margins, often driven by market competition or underestimating future costs. Risk is the risk that the mathematical assumptions used to design a policy are incorrect. Elaborate on the pooling of risk and the law of large number. Pooling means spreading the loss of a few over the entire group of insured individuals. Substituting average loss for actual loss. Okay. It works via the law of large number, which states that as the number of independent exposure units increase, the actual loss experience will closely approximate the statistically expected loss. This allows insurers to predict aggregate claims accurately and set approximate premium. यार ये सब क्या? Insurance transfers existing pure risk from an individual to an insurer. Actually reduces objective risk through the law of large number and risk pooling. Hedging handles existing speculative risk like price fluctuation in commodities by transferring it to speculators via future contract. Hedging only transfers risk. It does not reduce the overall objective risk in the market, nor does it rely on actuarial statistics. Explain the essential features that make a risk insurable. For a risk to be insurable, it must have a large number of homogeneous exposure units to allow statistical prediction. ओके मतलब बहुत सारे लोग उस रिस्क से एक्सपोज होने चाहिए कि एटलीस्ट एक स्टैट्स मिल जाए. लॉस मस्ट बी एक्सीडेंटल, फॉर and unintentional. The loss must be determinable and measurable in financial terms. The loss should ideally not be catastrophic, affecting everyone at once. The premium must be economically affordable. प्रीमियम इकोनॉमिकली अफोर्डेबल होना चाहिए और कैटास्ट्रॉफिक नहीं होना चाहिए, मतलब सबको एक साथ अफेक्ट करे, वैसा नहीं कि हाँ फ्लड आया पूरा शहर ही डूब गया. डिस्कस द डिफरेंस बिटवीन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस एंड जनरल इंश्योरेंस. लाइफ इंश्योरेंस डील्स विद द सर्टेनिटी ऑफ डेथ, ओनली टाइमिंग इज इन्वॉल्व्ड. What is an endowment plan and how does it differ from the term plan? A term plan is a pure protection. It only pays out a death benefit if the insured dies during the term. It offers no maturity benefits unless कोई ट्रूप हो, मतलब कोई आर्मी पर्सनल हो, and is significantly cheaper than the endowment plan. Explain unit-linked insurance plans. A ULIP is a hybrid product combining life insurance with market-linked investment. A portion of the premium goes towards mortality charges, life cover, while the rest is invested in equity, debt, or hybrid fund chosen by the policyholder. They carry a 5-year lock-in period, offer fund switching flexibility, and the return depend entirely on market performance, bearing the investment risk on the policyholder. The last 2 days have been really tough for me. I'm just hustling to make some profits. Gold is just ranging in this zone, not giving any breakout. This was my trade. This entire day is just a complete mess. I took a sell, I got taken out, I took a buy, I'm still in the trade. I tried another buying entry, I bought again, taken out, the sell. And the main issue behind that is I even lost profits on my small $50 account. This should not be the day to have this type of price action. Starting a new account, I need some profits initially to be at a better place in the starting only. They carry a 5-year lock-in period, offer fund switching flexibility, and the return depend entirely on market performance, bearing the investment risk on the policyholder. Define the principle of utmost good faith. This is what I know. What is insurable interest and when must it act? Insurable interest means the insured must stand to suffer a direct financial loss if the insured event occurs. It prevents insurance from becoming gambling. In life insurance, it must exist at the inception of the policy. A spouse insuring their partner. In marine insurance, it must exist at the time of loss. In fire or property insurance, it must exist at both inception and at the time of loss. The principle of indemnity ensures the insured does not profit from a loss. Subrogation supports this by transferring the insured right to sue a negligent third party to the insurer after the claim is paid, preventing the insured from recovering twice from the insurer and the third party. Okay, contribution supports it in double insurance scenarios by ensuring multiple insurers split the claim so that they only receive 100% of the actual loss. Explain proximate cause. A proximate cause is active, efficient, and dominant cause that sets in motion a chain of events bringing about the loss without the intervention of any new independent force. For example, if a fire breaks supporting wall to weaken and days the storm blows the wall down, the fire is the proximate cause. If fire is an insured peril, the claim is paid. Okay. What is the role and composition of IRDAI? IRDAI regulates and promotes the insurance industry. Its roles include issuing licenses, protecting policyholder interests, regulating premium rates, and monitoring insurer solvency. It is a 10-member body comprising of chairman, 5 full-time members, and 4 part-time members, all appointed by Government of India. Outline of life insurance claim process. Intimation of claim. The nominee informs the insurer in writing with basic details, policy number, date of death, submission of documents providing the original policy bond, death certificate, age proof, and claim forms. Claim settlement. The insurer verifies the document, investigates if necessary, especially for early deaths, and settles usually within 30 days of receiving all documents. Underwriting is the process of evaluating an applicant's risk profile to determine whether the issue policy and at what premium rate. It involves financial underwriting, checking income versus requested coverage to prevent moral hazard, and medical underwriting, reviewing health history, lifestyle, occupation, and medical exam results to classify the risk as standard, substandard, and uninsurable. Okay, underwriting is the process of evaluating an applicant's risk profile to determine whether to issue a policy or not. This gold trade is a complete I'm in this gold trade, and if you are also trading this pair today, and if you are finding it tough, you're feeling the same as me. I have been feeling a lot heavy today. I lost a lot of profits in trading gold. And the setup I missed today, the EURUSD setup, went to TP and went way beyond that. You can just imagine the frustration of me. Play with what to do. What is a valuation mortality table and how it is used? A valuation mortality table is a statistical chart showing the probability of death and survival at any given age per thousand individuals. Actuaries use it to calculate the mathematical likelihood of payout over time, which form the basis for setting life insurance premium, calculating statutory reserve to ensure solvency, and determining cash surrender values. Okay. एक टेबल होता है जिससे डिटरमाइन होता है कि नॉर्मल लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी कितना है एक लोकेशन पे लोगों का, मतलब बहुत सारी चीज़ों लोकेशन प्रोबेबिलिटी सर्वाइवल एट एनी गिवन एज पर थाउजेंड इंडिविजुअल। इससे प्रीमियम डिसाइड करने में हेल्प होता है, क्या कितना सॉल्वेंसी रखना है, कितना कैश रखना है पास में, कितना इन्वेस्ट कर देना है, वो सब डिसाइड करने में हेल्प होता है इससे। Explain the concept and function of reinsurance. Reinsurance is a contract where primary insurance insurer cedent transfer a portion of its assumed risk to another insurer, reinsurer, to limit liability. Functions include income smoothing by absorbing catastrophic losses, risk transfer to protect solvency, offering underwriting expertise, and expanding portfolio capacity so the primary insurer can underwrite larger risks safely. Distinguish between treaty reinsurance and facultative reinsurance. Treaty reinsurance is an automatic agreement where the reinsurer agrees in advance to cover a specific class of policies issued by a cedent over a period. All commercial fire policies, facultative reinsurance, are treated on a case-by-case basis for specific reasons. It is the fifth largest Asian insurance market with a total premium around 11.2 lakh crore and a penetration of 4.2%. It has 12 life and 34 non-life insurers. Key players include LIC with 65% share, HDFC Life, SBI Life, and New India Insurance, ICICI Lombard, and Star Health. This sector is growing rapidly due to digital adoption and relaxed FDI norms 100%. Oh. To limit damage during an event exactly as they would if they were uninsured. For the insurer, this prevents moral hazard and contains the financial payout potential to fulfill the Hmm. How does OCR optional character recognition optimizes my claim management? OCR scans printed or handwritten documents like medical bill, discharge summaries, and KYC IDs and extract machine readable data. In claim management, this eliminates manual data entry. When integrated with AI ML, it cross-verifies data automatically, flags anomalies for fraud, and enables straight-through processing for instant settlement of clean, low-value claims. What is the role of RPA robotic? RPA utilizes chatbots to automate repetitive rule-based tasks such as data entry, policy document generation, commission calculation, and tasks. This latest from deposit and payoff. Okay, we will take a break of 5 minutes. We'll continue it later. Okay, I'll end the stream now. But there's nothing, no setups forming in gold. So I'll see if I get any trade. I'll say it on YouTube community post or in the Telegram group. So be a little active, and thank you for watching the stream, and we'll meet you in the next one.